Good morning students and welcome to the E-class of St.Xaviers High School Adipur. In this session we are going with your English grammar and chapter number 3, countable and uncountable noun. As we have previously learned about countable and uncountable noun, that countable nouns are the nouns which can be counted in numbers. Okay, which we can quantify, which we can know the quantity, and uncountable nouns are the nouns which cannot be counted. We cannot say numbers, or we cannot say in numbers like 1, 2, 3. They cannot be counted. We have seen the examples also: pencil, rubber, mangoes, all these are countable now. Apple, pineapple. Whereas uncountable nouns are what? As you can see it on the screen: sugar, water, oil. We cannot count each and every particle of sugar, so it's uncountable noun. Water, we cannot count each and every droplet of water. Oil also we cannot count each and every droplet of oil. So students, you have to, as on the screen you can see, you have to take out your page number 7, and as you can see, the first thing on the page number 7 is count and write the number of people and things in each of the following pictures. So you have to count and write. Okay, so first image you can see there are clowns. Okay, clowns, there are how many clowns? We can see there are 6 clowns, so you have to write down 6. Second image is about dolls. How many dolls are there? 4. So they are countable, so write down 4. And in third image you can see frogs. So how many frogs are there? 7. You can calculate it and write down 7. And in the next image you can see ice creams. How many ice creams are there? 5. So write down 5. Fifth image you can see mangoes. How many mangoes are there? 9 mangoes are there. So we have to write down 9. So these are countable. Countable nouns again are the nouns which can be counted. So you can see these are all are countable. You can see crayons. How many crayons are there? 11 crayons are there. So you will write down 11. So we can count things like clowns, ice cream and dolls. So these words are countable. Now let's try to count these: sugar, water, oil. Are you able to count these 3? No, we cannot count things like sugar, water and oil. So these words are said to be uncountable noun. I hope you are clear with this image. So this is the image of page number 7 of your Viva publication textbook. So you have to write down in your textbook and count down and write down in your textbook. I hope you are clear with the first page. Now moving on to the next exercise, you have to look at this picture. This picture is also given in your textbook. On the next page, you have to look at this picture and write down 5 countable and 5 uncountable nouns. Students, as you can see, first of all, let's clarify the picture. In the picture itself, you can see there are children playing, so children are countable. You can see the flowers, they are countable. There is one slide. Okay, there are 2 ducks. And you can see the plates over there. So what is uncountable now in the picture? Uncountable is the grass. You can see that grass is uncountable. You cannot count each and every each and every piece of grass. And even you cannot count tea. You can see the teapot over there. You can see the teapot, jar, milk is filled up, rice is there. So all of these things we cannot count. So you have to write down from this picture 5 countable and 5 uncountable nouns. Okay, so students, you have to write down. So let's write down: countable, children's, flowers, ducks, plates are countable. There are 3 plates in the picture. Birds are also countable in the picture. What is uncountable? Water. Yes, we cannot count each and every droplet of water. Rice, we cannot count each and every particle of rice. Tea, can we count tea? No, we cannot count tea. Milk, grass, so these are uncountable nouns. So students, you have to write down this. There is a space given on page number 8. And the heading is given countable noun and uncountable noun. So you have to write down there looking at the picture. So do write down on your Viva publication textbook page number 8. You have to look again to the picture and then write down 5 countable and 5 uncountable nouns. I hope you are clear with this. Now, one specific feature, again I am going to repeat it, and same I repeated in the previous session also, that some and any are the words used for both countable as well as uncountable line. I'll repeat all again. Some and any are used for both countable as well as uncountable noun. And otherwise we have seen that we use the words like a, and, few, a few, many for countable nouns, and for uncountable nouns we use words such as much, a little, a lot of, or plenty of. All these words are used for uncountable nouns. So I hope you are clear with this. Now let's go to the page number 9 of your textbook. You have to take out page number 9, and there are fill in the blanks that you have to complete it in your textbook itself. As you can see it on the screen, you have to use a few, little, a little, many, much, plenty of, and some. Students, again, some and any are used for both countable as well as uncountable noun. So let's start with the first blank. There was very dash oil left in the cane, so she ordered some more. Okay, oil is uncountable, so what we will use? Little. What we will use? We will use little for uncountable noun. Now the second blank, not dash girls came for the music show. Okay, means girls are countable, so we will use not many girls came for the music show. Now the third blank, I will have dash rice please. Okay, rice is uncountable. Again, rice we cannot count, so we will use some. I will have some rice please. Fourth blank, I can finish my work in dash minutes. So minutes are limited, we know we have a time limit. So a few, we for countable noun we use few, a few, so we will use a few minutes. Fifth blank, there was dash food for everyone at the party. Okay, for means food we cannot count food, because food there will be variety, and suppose there is rice, soup, anything, we cannot count each and particle or droplets of everything, of food or anything, soup, food, rice. So what we will use the word over here? Plenty of. There was plenty of food for everyone at the party. So now let's see the sixth blank. They had to hurry as they didn't have dash time left. Okay, time left, we know time there is a limitation, so we will use word much. So they had to hurry as they didn't have much time left. Dash children's love animals while others don't. Okay, children's are countable, so we will use the word some. Some children's love animals while others don't. As I have earlier said, some and any are used for both countable as well as uncountable noun. How dash sugar should I buy? Okay, sugar is uncountable, so much. Okay, so we will use the word much over there. Now ninth blank, how dash books do you want? How many books, because we know how much is the limitation, we know the books limit.